How to choose appropriate evidence. We've all been there. At some point or another, all writers have run into problems with not being able to effectively support what they are trying to say. This problem boils down to one fundamental concept: the inability for writers to choose appropriate evidence to put in their writing. The lack of appropriate evidence itself can be detrimental to writing and create holes and inconsistencies in writing, which are two things we know that you do not want in your own writing. Today, we are going to attempt to teach you how to choose appropriate evidence to put in your own writing. This will help you a lot, but first off, let's take a look at what evidence actually is. Essentially, evidence is the rationale that writers use to support an argument or a statement they are making. This may seem complicated at first, but looking at it from another perspective is sure to help your understanding. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine that you're writing in paragraphs or a house. The house represents the claim, what you're trying to show through your writing. The evidence represents the foundation for the house, without which the house will collapse. Now that we have gone over this analogy, let's summarize what evidence is. In other words, in layman's terms, evidence is what holds up an argument. Sound and appropriate evidence is needed to build a strong argument. Evidence in itself can come through many mediums, including statistics, quotations, facts, pictures, and diagrams, just to name a few. Now that we have gone over what evidence is, let's move on to how to choose appropriate evidence. These are the 5 steps to choosing appropriate evidence. Step 1. Identify the claim you are trying to support with your evidence. In this example, we are going to try and distinguish between claims and evidence. The one on the left is evidence because it is stating a fact, while the one on the right is a claim because it is taking a position on an issue. This distinction is important in being able to choose appropriate evidence and must be done as the first step. Step 2. Identify what the claim is specifically trying to explain, or the specific topic being argued in the claim. In this example, we are presented with a claim about climate change, which is pictured below. The claim is arguing that climate change damages the environment and negatively impacts the future. So evidence chosen to support this claim needs to be relevant to climate change's damaging effects on the environment and the future. Step 3. Find evidence that specifically supports the claim. In this example, we present 2 pieces of evidence, one that supports the claim and one that does not support the claim. The one on the right supports the claim because the claim is taking a position on the negative impacts of climate change, and the evidence given supports this claim. Step 4. Shorten the evidence to include the key points that are relevant to the claim. In this example, 2 pieces of similar evidence are provided. However, the one shown afterwards is better suited to support the earlier claim because it leaves out extraneous details about soil quality which are not pertinent to the claim and focuses on the main topic. Step 5. Insert evidence into the paragraph using the lead-in and correct format. This example shows how to modify the evidence to insert it properly into the paragraph. As you can see, a lead-in has been added to give the reader some context, as well as a citation at the end to give the author proper credit. Congratulations! Now you have made it through our 5-step process and you know how to choose appropriate evidence. Feel free to practice more using the Scratch program. Good luck on choosing appropriate evidence. Feel free to refer back to this video for help.
Created using Powtoon.